Hello, YouTube. Excuse me. Beanie from the bedroom here, your guitar junkie. If anyone knows how to program this little remote to the Apple phone, I don't have any instructions on it. My daughter used to do it for me. She's not here. So, um, you know the deal. Yeah, so a lot of times when I'm past the 12th fret, I like the sound of the neck pickup. It's warm and creamy. But I also found if I just use my wah wah bell in the bridge, I can kind of get the same thing without hitting the pickup and going through the trouble of my hand actually hitting it, because hand and eye coordination with the shoulders is gone. And the more that I play with this Morley pedal that's spring activated, you don't have to click it on and off like my crybabies. The more you could really accent the note just by You know, a lot of people just think it's, you know, that's all you want to do with it. You know, stuff like that. So yeah, I wasn't planning on saying that. It just popped into my head. I still have my original 1982 Crybaby wah-wah pedal, and I have an original, I don't know what year. You know what? I really don't know what year. I have an original Vox wah-wah pedal from my buddy, one of the top 3 famous Long Island bass players, Steve Palmer, that gave me a pedal when he like for payment to start training him in martial arts, because he used to go to my school, you know, private lessons. And I still have that pedal, along with my Jimi Hendrix wah signature that came out, and then an old, what is it, 95 something that they have from the 90s. And my buddy at the time, Brian Gabriel, monster guitar player. I actually saw him playing one time at a you know, open mic night, and I brought my guitar, and I saw him on a Telecaster just wailing on it. He brought my guitar home. Screw that. No one's gonna go on after that guy. He picked out, they had a couple of used ones at Guitar Center when he was like the assistant manager, I think, at the time. And he had like a couple down. I had him patch a couple together, and he was going through them. And he said, "Which one does your ear tell you sounds the best?" And he says, "I like this one." And I still have that one till this day. So I think he went, Korg, Marshall works with Korg. I think he went on with working with Korg and Sopro, is it? I forget. But in any case, he was a nice guy until, until 2016, when the whole world was turned upside down by a certain guy with different color face and nice hair. You know, between the media bringing stuff, you know, out that wasn't true, and just making friends and family members fight against one another, their master plan succeeded. And I wasn't planning on saying that either, but I did. So there you have it. Yeah, I was in a good mood today. I got a letter from my daughter. She's still in basic military training, and a phone call last night. So it was a double hitter, double bubble. And I came in, and the color of this, let me untether. The color of this quilted maple veneer top, I'm not sure. It's quilted maple. I don't know if it's a veneer or if it's a cap, because the border goes around here. It could be that much of it. Could be maple. I don't know. But it's a thin line Mitchell 400 series. MS 400. You know, Mitchell locking tuners. And I pulled it off the wall. Beautiful wood binding. Again, it's hard to see. All the way around it. And the body. With string through design. Belly cut. Nice little notch there. Contoured there. Little notch contoured here. On both sides. Thin body. Light. Just one finger. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. And just the honey of a guitar. The only thing that's on this guitar is this wee little chip right there, if you could barely see it. But yeah, put a Dragon on it. It's not going anywhere. And it does have coil tap. And I do have one of these little, if I'm pronouncing correctly, witch hat knobs, which I hate. But I never split the pickup. But I wanted something to offset so that I know this is volume, and this is tone. And Not that I'm gonna forget, but a lot of times I'll use this here for the bridge. You know, so I get, that's the bridge, that's the neck, kind of thing. But yeah, because I was in such a good mood, this like orange burst on this beautiful quilted maple top just put a smile on my face. And along with the phone call, and then the letter, it's like a 5-page letter. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hard getting through it when your baby is gone. She's my youngest. So I came in here and I said, you know what? I'm in a good mood. This is gonna pull this off the wall, and let's play some blues, but in a good mood. It's not just all sad all the time. So that's what I did. And just to show, there's a scarf joint right there where the head is attached to the neck. And again, there's a scarf joint here where the neck is glued into the body, if you could see it. So I believe the Mitchell brand is a Guitar Center brand guitar. And, again, they're slapped together, 1, 2, 3 pieces in the back there. Much like an Epiphone, but you know what? They don't have the Epiphone price. And yeah, what popped into my head is someone was saying about my sound, and people are complaining about the sound of my amp. That's the sound of my amp. That's the sound I like. Cal B from Canada, he's a Canadian, said that the YouTube compresses your sound. So my 70s, like classic rock tone in here, almost sounds a little metal-y when you're watching the video. And so I'm not going to turn my knobs to satisfy someone. I'm not going to touch the tone. I'm not going to turn up the volume. I can't get it that much louder in here because my wife works from home. And as much as I insulated my room and the room she's working in, I still don't want to be loud. And this is the volume that I prefer because I kind of blend it in with my line 6, little line 6 down here. If you could see that my loop pedal is going through. I'll bring it closer so you could hear me better. So yeah, I'm not going to mess with that just so that someone could hear me. And now you can't see me. And I don't have a mixing board. I don't have a computer. I'm just trying to play it raw. So someone else was complaining about turn up the guitar so we could hear it. It's very hard to just try to get it right. So all apologies, but not really, because this is it. Nothing special, nothing fantastic. I'm not a pro YouTuber. I do this for fun. So yeah, and the whole thing with the mic, every time wherever I put the mic, it's always louder than the guitar and the backing track. And I'm never satisfied with it. And then the whole bit with plugging it in and turning it on, I feel like stopping the video at that point. So if people can get on past that, that's fantastic. And again, this is a new one that I got. So I just don't know how to program it, I guess, to turn on and off the recording on my phone, man. But, alright, the rant is over. Be that as it may, these here are sweet guitars. And again, I do believe I got this for $199 with the case, with a Roadrunner hard shell LP case. And it was a honey of a deal. I didn't pay $199 because, I traded in another guitar. I calculate, my guitars, what I have, what they're selling for used. And if I'm willing to break even or take a bit of a hit on something that I've had on Craigslist for like a year and it's not going anywhere, so maybe I'll lose $20, $30, $40 and be done with it. And that's what I did to get this. And man, am I glad that I did. 22 frets, rosewood fingerboard. You've got this looks like a claw scratch going down it, which is pretty unique to me. I've never seen it before. And just the honey of a guitar, you know. So I'd love to find like a Agile that has this quilted orange maple top to it. So, you know, if this gets back to Kurt, if you could put an order in from, you know, Korea and have an LP series, like the blue one I have, I think the 3100 series, would be great if this was the top and this was the kind of back, this kind of color. Because, you know, my favorite colors are red, blue, and orange, and silver. So yeah, see, I just went to go for the remote that I know is not going to work. So, out of habit, thanks everyone for watching. Have a good day and a better tomorrow.